Totally! This place is a Cutie Mark gold mine. There's barrel racing, roping contests, rodeo clowning, steeplechase.
If we can get into some of these events, we can all three walk off the train back in Ponyville with brand spanking new Cutie Marks.
Wouldn't a barrel look good here?
I want a lasso. I don't know. All these events look a little, well, dangerous. No risk, no reward.
All right, every pony, listen up. We need a big presence at this here rodeo, so make yourself plenty seen. I want that low-down varmint to know we mean business.
I hope nothing bad is going on. A Cutie Markapalooza and a low-down varmint? This is shaping up to be the most exciting rodeo ever.
Yeah, come on!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best
Go, Applejack, go!
Whew, it's been a dog's age since I got to compete. All the rodeos around Ponyville have closed down for some reason.
Well, I guess having injured kinfolk in Appaloosa sure paid off then, huh, cuz?
Just doing my best to fill your horseshoes, Brayburn.
Keep tossing like that and I'll be out of a job. Ow! Ow!
Oof, sorry. Say, where's my sister and her friends?
Uh-oh. Gee, I guess I got so caught up watching you that I...
You said you'd keep an eye on those fillies. How am I supposed to focus on practicing if you're not gonna...
There they are! Huh, right where I left them. Oh, don't be mad. Ouch! My poor leg! Hurts so much.
Y'all can't go running off like that, you hear? Backstage at a rodeo ain't no kind of playground.
Sorry, Applejack. We won't wander off again. But, speaking of the rodeo, what would you say about me and the Crusaders maybe competing in one teensy-weensy little event or three?
Look out!
What the hey just happened?
You fillies all right?
Uh-huh.
Sugar and salt licks. Blah, me.
What is it, Sheriff?
Is it him?
Ain't no doubt. It's Troubleshoes.
Is it true? Is Troubleshoes here?
You ain't gonna shut down the rodeo, are ya? All right, now, I called for a meeting, not a mob scene. Now, as many of you know, the Equestria rodeo circuit has been plagued by the dirty dealings of a notorious outlaw.
He knocked barrels every which way at the Hoof City Rodeo. Nearly crushed my Aunt Bay mare.
That's nothing. He sabotaged the steer pen at Pinto Creek Rodeo, setting off such a stampede they canceled the whole dadgum thing.
Now, it's true. We had an incident this morning at our own Appleoosa Rodeo. Hay bale stack came down, Brittany on top of 3 little fillies. I examined them hoof prints myself, and it was Troubleshoes, all right. I reckon I ought to cancel this rodeo like all the others done. But dag-hoofit, this has gone far enough. We'll double the patrols. This rodeo will go on. Appaloosa! Appaloosa ain't gonna be intimidated.
Glad that's settled. So, Applejack, about me and my pals competing in the rodeo. Don't send us home! It's not fair!
Now quit your belly aching. I can't have y'all around here with some outlaw on the loose. Oh, maybe I ought to call it quits and go home, too.
No, you can't. This rodeo is important to Appaloosa. And with you in there, we got a real shot at winning. Come on now, you head on back to practice and don't worry none about these three. I won't let them out of my sight. You hear? Y'all ain't leaving my sight.
I thought we weren't gonna wander off again. This ain't wandering. We know exactly where we're headed, to find Troubleshoes. But isn't he a dangerous criminal? We only need to find him. We don't need to capture him. The sheriff can handle that.
And once he's in jail, we'll be competing, and then it's Cutie Mark City!
Worst idea ever. It's another John hoof print! Do either of you have any idea where we are?
Maybe we should head back and try again later.
Come on, before we lose the trail! Come on, we've gone far enough. It's time to go back.
The rain is only getting worse, Apple Bloom. Let's come back tomorrow.
Maybe y'all are right. So, how do we get back? You mean you don't know?
Whew. Good job, y'all. I know they need lots of mud for the rodeo tomorrow, but I wish they would have warned us about this rainstorm. Rayburn, where are the girls?
Fish my wish.
Go, dang, damn it. Sheriff Silverstar, you gotta help. My sister's gone, and her friends too.
I've searched and searched, but no sign of them anywhere.
He must have been Troubleshoes.
Now, hold on there. Troubleshoes done a lot of bad things in his day, but nothing like that.
You really want to take that chance?
Come on, y'all! Let's ride!
You sure about this, Scootaloo?
I thought I was, but now I'm not.
So I pretty much got us completely and totally lost. How could this get any worse? We gotta get out of this rain. There's no telling how long this storm could last. Look! It looks abandoned. Let's go see if we can find some blankets or something.
Surely.
We didn't mean no harm. We just came in to get out of the rain.
Had some hot cider a-cooking in the kitchen. Doubt it survived. I ain't gonna rise to greet y'all. Awfully rude, I reckon, but as you can see, I'm the fresh casualty of an unusually unfortunate circumstance. My lot in life, I suppose.
Are you Troubleshoes?
That's me.
What are you doing? I'm gonna unwrap them. You can't do that! That's Troubleshoes! Oh, you don't seem so bad.
Of course, guests would arrive while I ain't got no pie to offer. Score some more misfortune points for old Troubleshoes. Whoa! Typical. Bad luck never rests.
You sure that's bad luck? Seems like maybe you're just a little, klutzy?
Tell that to the flank. Upside down horseshoe. Bad luck. Follows me wherever I go like sour on old milk. Y'all best vamoose before my bad luck rubs off and sticks to y'all. Get along. Skedaddle. Amscray!
We don't really know the way back to Appleoosa.
But of course I do. Wouldn't you know it, my lucky day?
It's actually kind of sweet of him to help us out like this.
I know. What do we do if he takes us back to Appaloosa and the sheriff arrests him? If I get a cutie mark for that, I'll feel guilty every time I see it.
Say there, Troubleshoes. You might not want to take us all the way back to Appaloosa. The sheriff sort of has it in his mind that you're a no-good outlaw looking to shut down the rodeo.
My kind of luck he'd think that.
But is it true?
Y'all like stories?
Mm-hmm.
Just my luck. I was hoping you'd say no. When I was a colt, I wanted to be a rodeo star, something fierce. But I just didn't seem to have a knack for it. I practiced and practiced and finally, I wrangled up the guts to audition for rodeo school. Right in the middle of that tryout, I knew I was doing what I was meant to. And wouldn't you know it, in a flash comes this here Cutie Mark. I can still remember them judges a-laughing. I didn't even finish my routine, because right then I knew bad luck was my fate. That fire for rodeoing never did leave me, though. I couldn't keep away from them. So I'd sneak down and have a look, and wouldn't you know it? Bad luck would strike again. Just my lot in life, I reckon.
Poor Troubleshoes. I can't believe those mean judges would laugh at him like that. Don't you see? They weren't laughing at him. They were just enjoying the show.
What are you saying?
Think about it. If we saw a rodeo clown doing what he did back in that shack, we'd think he was the greatest. You're right. He could still be in rodeos, just not the way he thought.
So he's been looking at his cutie mark wrong the whole time. It's not bad luck. It's...
Gotcha!
Just my luck.
Troubleshoes, you're under arrest for vandalizing the property and peace of mind of the good rodeo-loving ponies of Equestria, not to mention filly napping and generalized mayhem.
Wait!
Brayburn, get these fillies someplace safe.
Wait! No! Listen, Applejack! No! But Troubleshoes isn't the menace every pony thinks.
Sakes alive, what's with you? Why in tarnation would you want me to help get him out of jail when he's the one who ran off with y'all to begin with? Now, if y'all excuse me, I'm off to win the Appaloosa Rodeo Hay Bale Monster Stack.
Applejack?
Well, at least I get me a view of one small corner of the rodeo. Figures.
Oh, come Come on now, Troubleshoes. I'm running out of mattresses.
Come on, Sheriff. You're about to miss the hay bale monster stack.
Jiminy, that's starting already?
Let's go, Troubleshoes. This here's a jailbreak.
Ain't no need. Can hear the rodeo just fine from this vantage.
But we've got a plan to help you live your dream.
Listen, y'all, I'm a known criminal. How you proposing on getting me into a rodeo? Well, how do I look?
Come on now, stack them bales! Woo-hoo!
Okay, now, Troubleshoes, you're on.
Say what? I may be dressed like one, but I ain't no rodeo clown.
You got your cutie mark all wrong, Troubleshoes. You were born to entertain. You got a gift for making folks laugh, don't you?
But my cutie mark's an upside-down horseshoe, and that means bad luck.
That all depends on how you look at it. You always wanted to be a part of the rodeo, right? Well, now's your chance. Go on.
There y'all are. How about your big sis, huh?
Yeah, way to go.
Since when are y'all so into rodeo clowns?
Just leave me be, Cutie Mark. I aim to clear that there hoop. Come on now.
That's the best rodeo clown I ever seen. What the hey?
He escaped from jail.
Ruining another rodeo?
Let's get him.
Wait, yo! He ain't what you think he is.
Head aside, young'uns. This one's going back to jail.
But he never wanted to ruin any rodeos. Those were just bad accidents.
Sweetie Belle, what are you talking about?
Troubleshoes has a gift for making ponies laugh. He's maybe the best rodeo clown I ever seen.
That's true. He is awful funny.
He thought his cutie mark was telling him to keep away from rodeos, but deep inside he knew that's where he was meant to be. He just didn't know how to do it.
What she says is true. This here entertaining y'all with my klutzing, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I know it now. I didn't mean no harm. Honest. I just ain't never loved nothing like I love the rodeo. So I kept on sneaking back and making a big old mess of things. Turns out I was just a-looking at my cutie mark all wrong.
That may be so, Troubleshoes, but you still gotta face charges for the problems you caused.
If I done wrong, I'll see to it that I take my medicine and square my accounts.
Truth be told, we could understand all the trouble with the rodeos. But why'd you have to run off with these here little ones last night?
Yeah, about that. You really want us to clean up all this mess Troubleshoes made?
Maybe it'll teach you not to go wandering off after I say not to.
Ain't it bad enough that you get to go back to Ponyville with the shiny trophy, and all we're bringing back is these same old blank flanks?
Y'all help Troubleshoes realize what his cutie mark really means. Ain't that a nice feeling you can take back with you?
I guess we did make things a little better. Does feel kind of nice.
So, we can stop now?
Nope.
Fuzzy Legs, do you think you could secure those windows? And you'll alert me if anything scary comes close to the cottage? Oh, who am I kidding? When something scary comes close to the cottage, please tell me my hiding place is ready. Oh, look, you filled it with everything I need to survive this awful night. Thank you all. Now I don't have to step a hoof outside until this whole thing is over. Oh no, you don't have any carrots? Do we have any other fresh veggies you may enjoy? Or maybe some hay? But that means I'll need to go out on Nightmare Night. My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure, tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness, it's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? Nightmare night, what a fright! Give me something sweet to bite. Nightmare night, what a fright! Give me something sweet to bite.
Fluttershy? What are you doing out and about? It's Nightmare Night, remember?
How could I forget? Oh, I don't suppose I could borrow a few pieces of hay from you. I forgot to stock up on food for Angel, and you do seem to have quite a lot.
We need it for the Apple family haunted maze. The scariest maze that there ever was. Who knows what lurks inside?
Oh, I'm sure I don't.
Is that the mummified pony that just leaped out at you?
I don't know. Is it?
And what's that crunching sound beneath your hooves? Maybe it's the bones of ponies that didn't make it out alive.
Bones?
And are those peeled grapes or 1,000 slimy eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Please tell me they're grapes.
Oh, I'll never tell. I wonder what got stuck in her craw.
Twilight? Hello?
think it's scary now. Just wait until it's done.
That's okay. I'll take your word for it.
Hey, wait a minute. It's Nightmare Night, and you're here and not holed up in your cottage. Does this mean what I think it means?
That I foolishly forgot to stock up on food for Angel and had to go out to get him something but got spooked in town, so I came here hoping Twilight had some lettuce I could give him.
Oh, I thought maybe you decided to come out with us tonight.
Goodness, no. I couldn't be out tonight. I just couldn't.
Technically speaking, you already are out right now.
Oh, I guess that is true.
So, what if you stayed out a little longer with your friends? I know they'd be super excited.
You think so?
You would make them so happy if you joined in. They wouldn't believe their eyes. Come on, Fluttershy. What do you say?
And then it got very, very quiet. And suddenly they realized the balloons had never been inflated! No! Did I ever tell you about the night that the mannequin came to life and haunted all the costumes?
What happened?
I just told you, darling. A mannequin came to life, haunted all the costumes.
Hi, every pony.
Fluttershy, what are you doing here? Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. In fact, it's more than fine. I've decided to join you in your Nightmare Night festivities.
Seriously? You? Out? Tonight?
Every Nightmare Night, I shut myself in my cottage and refuse to come out until morning. But it's just like when I was afraid to sing in front of any pony. If I hadn't given it a try, I never would have found out how much I enjoy it.
And we'd have missed out on how great you sound.
Fluttershy with us on Nightmare Night? Why, that's positively the most wonderful news I've heard in ages.
You can get dressed up in a costume with us and play Nightmare Night games with us and eat candy apples with us!
Don't forget the best part, going through my family's corn maze.
Oh, right. The maze.
Only if you're up for it.
Oh, I am ready to take on Nightmare Night.
Awesome!
Just practicing.
Mummy? No. Headless pony? No. Vampire fruit bat? Ugh, definitely no. You see, Fluttershy, the beauty of Nightmare Night is that you don't have to dress up as something scary. Ooh, yes. This one will look gorgeous on you. Period costumes are all the rage this year. What, no good?
What if we encounter something terrifying and need to get away quickly? All those layers could slow me down, or worse, make me trip.
Huh. I never considered that. Never fear. Oh, now this is a real stunner. I call it masquerade. Just a simple black dress underneath, but with this ornately decorated mask.
A mask?
No?
They can just be so difficult to see out of.
Yes, but this one has eye holes.
What about being able to see what's to the left or right of me?
I suppose your vision would be somewhat obscured. It's your first Nightmare Night out and about, and we do want you to be comfortable.
What if I just wear the dress?
Oh, sure, dear. That's fine. It's so plain, it's frightening. Oh, my, look at all of you. My costumes fit you to a T.
Oh, wait! We're gonna have the best time!
Hey, Fluttershy, where's your costume?
I'm wearing it.
I get it! You're a robber escaping into the night! You're a ninja escaping into the night! You're black licorice escaping into the night!
Close. I'm going to a masquerade ball. Without the mask.
Oh, that's great. Isn't it great?
So creative!
Great costume!
I figured I'd save the really scary games for next year when Fluttershy's more used to it.
you go, where you stop, no pony knows. Okay, go! Good luck beating that, Fluttershy.
Well, it's just that if I'm blindfolded and some pony were to leap out in front of me, I'd never have the chance to defend myself.
That's fine, darling. You don't have to do anything you don't want to.
We're just glad you're here. We don't have to finish that game. I have another one I know you'll love. Bobbing for apples.
Fluttershy, what's wrong? It's just that, what happens if when my head is deep down in the water, some kind of scary monster appears? How would I even hear to know I was under attack?
Time for candy!
It is?
I made candy bags. Each bag has been made with each of you in mind, complete with each of your favorite candies. Awesome! Here, take it! What are you waiting for?
Well, it's just, what if when I'm eating one of these chewy taffies, my mouth becomes glued shut and I can't scream for help? Oh, goodness. We've only just started to celebrate Nightmare Night together, and I'm already taking all the fun out of it, aren't I?
You're not taking out all the fun. Just like 90%.
Some of it. I really want to do this, but there's just so many things that terrify me about tonight. I couldn't possibly predict what might upset me.
Unless you were the one doing the scaring. Her scaring us?
Oh, you're being serious.
The thing you hate is being scared. But if you're the one doing the scaring, then
I can help you all have fun, and I can still be a part of Nightmare Night.
So, you like that idea?
I think I do. And I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think I have the perfect idea for how I'm gonna do it.
Really? Oh, this is so exciting!
Meet me at my cottage in an hour. I'm excited to see every pony soon. Welcome to Fluttershy's tea party.
Did she just say tea party?
It sounds like it's a scary tea party.
Have a seat. Don't be scared of what awaits you. Go on, pass the sugar. Oh no, there is none. You're a terrible host. Rarity, put your coat on.
Why would I do that?
You need to cover up because no one has complimented your dress. Pinkie Pie, look to your left and ask your best friend to pass the cucumber sandwiches.
Huh? I can't. There's no pony there.
That's right, because she didn't care to show up.
What?
A friend who didn't come through. That must scare you to the core. Quick, every pony, look behind you.
What are those?
They're unplanned guests. Your worst nightmare. You don't have enough food for them. Oh no, there's a tiny kitten that needs a home. But you are overscheduled right now. You don't have time to help. I said you don't have time to help. This should appear to scare you. Why don't you look terrified? You showed up to a party and every pony was extremely disappointed in you. Can you imagine anything more upsetting?
It was a really good try, darling. But the scares at Nightmare Night are of an entirely different nature.
It was really creative, though. I never would have thought of all this.
Oh, I'm just not cut out for this. Just go on without me.
Oh, no, we couldn't possibly.
You have to.
This is the night you look forward to all year. We could stay here? It's okay. I really want you all to have fun. This is how I spend every nightmare night. Please, go. I'll be fine. It's funny. I actually thought she had an idea for something really scary for a second there.
She definitely tried her hardest.
I did try my hardest. Or maybe not. I suppose I could have gone with something a bit scarier. You're right. I've been taking baby steps. I think it's time for grown-up ones. I don't suppose you have any ideas how I could do that?
Every pony's lining up for the corn maze, y'all. Let's go. Oh, yeah! I can't believe we're finally doing this.
It's a good thing Fluttershy isn't here, because she would never be able to handle this.
Yup.
What is that sound?
It looks like bones!
Looks like a bunch of dried sticks painted white to me.
Hey, try to keep up the illusion, would ya? What was that?
Don't you know?
Of course I do. It was a...
Fluttershy had a point with the layers on the dress. What is this? Is it a tunnel? Where does it lead?
Which way are we supposed to go now?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
What do you mean? Didn't you help plan this?
Whew. There's Granny Smith. Not that I was ever scared, 'cause I wasn't. I'm a pretty good actress when I want to be. Granny?
Applejack, didn't you know about any of this?
All right. I gotta admit I didn't know about any of this, but maybe they're just trying to make it interesting for me, too. I'm sure Granny Smith or Big Mac is behind this.
Are those peeled grapes or eyeballs staring at you from beyond the grave?
Yup.
That's what we were supposed to do. I don't know why we're down here. This is really scaring me now.
Like glue.
Oh my! I'm so sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
Fluttershy? It was you the whole time?
I can't believe it.
That was
the best thing ever!
It was way more terrifying than the most terrifying thing I could have thought of! You out-nightmared the scariest part of the corn maze!
How did you do all this? After you left, I realized that I wasn't ready to give up on Nightmare Night. So I asked Granny Smith if I could try to make the maze even scarier for my friends.
You came up with all of this?
I had some help. Angel was the scary figure that kept scurrying after you in the maze. Fuzzy Legs made the sticky wall that made it difficult for you to see and move. And of course, Harry was the especially scary monster.
Wow, that was inspired.
You have to do this every year!
Yes, every year.
We could celebrate Nightmare Night together every year, but the truth is I really don't want to.
You don't? But you've done it. You found a way that we can all have a fabulous time together.
Yes, but I've also realized something. You all may love Nightmare Night, and I may be good at being a part of it, but it's no fun for me to see my friends feel like they're in danger, even if I know they're not. I really don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea. Spooky tea? No, just regular tea. We do lots of fun things together, but I'm afraid this just isn't gonna be one of them. Actually, I'm not afraid. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Then we are too.
I don't know why I doubted myself for a second. Now this is what I call a perfect Nightmare Night.
If some pony had told me when I was a blank flank that one day I'd give a speech to a class at Celestia School of Magic, I wouldn't have believed it, but... I hope that I've been up to the task, because I can tell that all of you are, and that the future of equestrian magic is in good hooves.
Wow, that was even better than the first 11 times.
I don't know, Spike. I'd like to be able to get through the whole speech without looking at the cards.
Come on, Twilight. You can't be nervous about giving a speech to a bunch of magic students.
Oh, I'm not nervous, Spike, but I do have to set a good example, especially for magic students. That's why this speech has to be...
Perfect.
Exactly. Let's go through it one more time. When Princess Celestia asked me to speak to you today, I was honored to have the opportunity to talk about my favorite subject, magic.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun!
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Obviously, the long-term effects of the simultaneous acquisition of Cutie Marks has yet to be determined, but... Next slide, please.
from my own experience that the power of Cutie Mark magic is very real. And in the instance of my friends and I, it can be traced to a single event. Without Rainbow Dash's race to defend Fluttershy's honor, this rain boom wouldn't have happened. Fluttershy might never have discovered her love of animals. Applejack might never have realized that she belonged on her farm. And Pinkie Pie might never have decided to leave hers. It might be hard to imagine Rarity without her sense of fabulousness, but it's even harder to fathom what my life would be like. Without this rain boom, I might not have gotten into magic school. Celestia wouldn't have taken me on as her pupil or sent me to Ponyville to meet my friends. And the most powerful thing about Cutie Mark magic that I found is the connection I share with them. But, the real question about Cutie Mark magic is who it seems to affect.
Starlight Glimmer?
I was sure I saw her, Spike, but when I looked again, she was gone. I'm just worried what she could be up to.
Nothing good, I bet. I heard she wasn't very happy the last time you saw her.
Forcing every pony in her village to have the same Cutie Mark wasn't right. We had to do something.
And now she's coming back for revenge. Or she was just really interested in your speech.
Honestly, Spike, I'm not really sure what I saw. But as long as I have my friends, I know everything will be all right. Maybe I was just more stressed about that speech than I thought.
Yeah, that sounds better than Starlight Glimmer coming back with an evil plot for revenge.
Well, when you say it like that, it does sound kind of silly.
Or it's totally true.
Welcome home, Twilight.
What are you doing, Starlight?
I tell you, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. Won't be needing that anymore.
Where'd she go?
I don't know, Spike, but I think we better find out.
I guess we could start with this.
Spike, no! Don't touch that!
Cloudsdale? Starlight doesn't even have wings. Why would she come here?
I don't know, Spike, but it looked like she could fly with just magic. Keep your eyes open. We don't know what she has planned.
Isn't that Rainbow Dash?
Did Rainbow Dash look really young to you? And I didn't see a Cutie Mark. You don't think...
We traveled back in time to when Rainbow Dash raced the bullies who made fun of Fluttershy and performed her first sonic rain boom?
Spike, only Star Swirl the Bearded could do something like that. And even his spell just went back a week. How could Starlight do more than the greatest wizard in Equestria?
With this.
Star Swirl's spell. Oh no!
Come on, let's go!
Go where?
To watch the race. I don't want to miss the rain boom. Whoa! Crash!
Hey!
Aw, sorry about this.
Hey! What gives?
What did you do? You are about to find out.
I don't know what Starlight's up to yet, but we better figure it out before it's too late.
Twilight, I think it already is. Twilight, where's your castle?
The map pulled us back, but whatever Starlight did in the past changed things here.
But why? And how do we get here? And where's here?
More like when.
What do you mean?
Starlight altered Star Swirl's spell, then somehow used it on the map to travel into the past and change something. Once she did, the map pulled us back to the present.
So we're back when we started?
Not exactly. Everything's different. Look. The map doesn't even make sense anymore. The Crystal Empire takes up half of Equestria.
Plus, there's a whole missing castle thing.
Right. This is too big to handle on our own.
You think?
We need to find our friends and get help.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this, Twilight.
I know, Spike, but this is Ponyville. How bad can things be?
Is that Sugar Cube Corner?
I don't understand.
Rarity? Rarity?
I don't think she's here, Spike. I'm not sure anything we know is the same. But I know one place that could never change. Applejack?
What can I do for you?
It's so good to see you. We couldn't find Pinkie or Rarity or Fluttershy or Rainbow Dash, but I just knew you'd still be here.
Of course I am. This is my home. But who in tarnation is Pinkie Bow and Flutterdash? Or you, for that matter.
You don't know who I am?
Nope. Honestly, the only name I recognize is Rarity, but she left Remain Hatton years ago.
Probably to become a world-famous fashion designer, I bet.
Not that I know of. Last I heard, she went to help with the cause like every pony else.
The cause?
The war against King Sombra and the Crystal Empire.
What?
Where have you two been?
Actually, it's when.
I know this is hard to believe, but you and I and those other ponies I mentioned are friends.
Did you bump your head on a crate of cider or something?
I'm telling you the truth, and if you come with me, I'll prove it.
Well, I'll admit, I've lived in these here parts my whole life, and I've never seen this before.
There's also supposed to be a castle that goes with it.
But I still don't see what this has to do with you and I being friends.
Another pony named Starlight Glimmer used this map to travel through time and change things in the past. For some reason, the map's here, but everything else is different.
Different how?
Well, for one thing, where we came from, there's no war with King Sombra. Maybe you could tell us how the war started. Then we can figure out when everything changed.
That's easy enough. When the Crystal Empire returned, it brought King Sombra back with it. And it didn't take long for him to force every one of his subjects to fight for him against Equestria. And even with Princess Celestia leading the charge, it still takes every last pony in Equestria doing their part, working day and night to keep up the fight.
I just can't believe it. We stopped King Sombra. You and me and all of our friends.
But we aren't friends, at least not here.
Right.
Look, I hope all this helped, but I really need to get back to canning those apples.
Thank you. We're going to set things right.
I hope you do.
So, how are we gonna set things right?
I don't know! The only thing we know for sure is that Starlight stopped the rain boom.
And the map's still here.
Spike, that's it! The map is connected to the Tree of Harmony. It must sense that something isn't right. That's why it's still here. I'll just use Starlight's version of the spell and go back a little earlier and stop her before she even knows we're there. All we have to do now is find Starlight and...
Well, finding her will be easy, but stopping her's gonna be harder than you think. Sorry to disappoint you, but I created that spell to send myself back in time. So even when you cast it, I still get sent back here. It wasn't difficult to change Star Swirl's spell. He'd already done the hard part. But figuring out I could use the map to go to any time or place and pull you along with me? I even impressed myself with that. I knew you'd try to stop me. You're so predictable. Why else would I leave the scroll behind? Touching it triggered the map to whisk you here and watch me erase the one thing that linked you with your friends. My village was a sanctuary of equality where no pony's cutie mark allowed them to feel superior. It was a special place, and you and your friends took it away. Now it's my turn to take something special from you! Without the rain boom, you and your friends will never form your special Cutie Mark bond! Cutie Marks for Cutie Marks! Sounds like a fair trade to me!
No problem, Spike. At least now we know exactly what we have to do. Okay, keep your eyes peeled.
Right.
We have to stop Starlight as soon as Rainbow Dash and those bullies race by.
Twilight?
So be ready.
I know, but
Because she can pop up anywhere.
like over there?
Just remember how you'd feel if someone said those things to you.
What's going on here?
Oh, I was just reminding these two colts how hurtful teasing can be.
Well, don't.
What?
I mean, you were?
Of course. In a world where every pony is unique, some are bound to feel more special than others. But that isn't a license to be cruel, is it?
No, of course not.
Oh, isn't it a shame we don't live in a world where every pony is equal? No one would ever tease anyone there. Wouldn't that be nice?
Mm-hmm. No, it wouldn't. I mean, it'd be nice not to be teased, of course, but that's not the same thing.
Come on, Fluttershy. Maybe I can help you get through the course this time.
Well, I sure could use the practice. I know you only convinced those bullies to not tease Fluttershy to stop the rain boom.
Oh, that's not true. I convinced them not to be bullies because every pony should be equal. Stopping the rain boom is just a bonus.
Look!
This isn't over yet.
If you say so.
Hey! Hi. You think you can stop for a minute? Sure. I hear you're pretty fast. Pretty fast? Please! I'm even faster than that. Okay, so, hey, you want to race? That wouldn't really be fair. I mean, you're a full-grown pony, and wait, are you an alicorn? Come on, I thought you were fast. Actually, I just remembered I have somewhere I need to be. Okay, listen, you don't have to race me. I just need you to fly fast enough for a sonic rain boom. What? I can't do that. No pony can. It's not even a real thing. It's just an old mare's tale. But it's not. I know it's not. I've seen you do it in the future. Okay. I'm gonna go now. No, wait!
Gee, Twilight, what's the matter? Couldn't convince her to do the impossible? That's too bad.
Well, that didn't work.
This is gonna be harder than I thought. We'll have to try again.
Hey, Twilight.
I don't want to live in that awful future we saw.
I don't think you'll have to.
Pinkie? Fluttershy? Silence! Changeling. All servants of Queen Chrysalis found in these woods must be destroyed.